If you found your way here, then the universe may have a message for you. Today we're going to be reading from the Fairies Oracle deck with artwork by Brian Froud. This was my first ever deck, and I am very partial to it. I've done the most readings on this deck. I will tell you, before we even get started, this deck does not play around. If there's something nasty going on, it's going to call you out on it. This deck is just very, very, very pull no punches kind of a deck. So I do love doing readings from this deck. They're always really accurate and what the person needs to hear. Sometimes it doesn't make me very popular because just remember, I'm only the messenger. This deck has definitely told me some truths I wasn't ready to deal with yet, or I thought I wasn't ready to deal with yet, but actually I needed to hear. So let's cleanse these cards. One more shuffle. One more. What is the message we have for the viewer today? All right. Let's put our energy into these cards. What message do we have for the viewer today? What do we need to hear? What kind of truth do we need to hear? Cut the deck. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we're starting out with a fairy guide. This blank card here, fairy guide. This means that your fairy guide is in direct communication with you. There is a little voice inside of you that's been speaking to you, that's kind of telling you where you need to head. There's someone looking after you right now. And I think that's necessary because this here is letting us know we've got the Maiden in reverse. And that really lets us know that, hey, we've been going down a path of negative thinking. There's some serious pessimism going on here. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's a lot of wrong-headed thinking. And because we're clouding our own judgment in this way, we're also making impulsive decisions that are maybe not like in our own best interest. I'm also seeing here, oh gosh, Solace in reverse. Solace in reverse. A feeling of a lost cause, a real sense of loss here, real sense of forlorn hopes. Like maybe you had some kind of plan and it's not coming to fruition, but you're really doubting yourself here. You've got a lot of loss of self-confidence, and this card is calling us to listen to not that inner pessimistic voice, but listen for our guides because they're there and they're trying to point us in the right new direction. I need some clarity on this. Lease of the Shadows. Wow. Yeah, you've got some shadow work to do here. Honey. I'm just so sorry. I just feel this real sense of loss, this real deep painful energy. You're going through a dark tea time of the soul. You've got a real challenge ahead of you to sort of get your mind right, to get back that sense of hope that you seem to have lost. That's going to require some shadow work. Listening to your guides, yes, that's important, but they can help you through this hard work. You're in some kind of like inner bondage. You're having a lot of self-esteem issues going on here, but this fairy is actually the patron of social workers, mental health professionals, therapists, Guides. We're looking for guidance. And you know what? It's good to seek it out. Maybe seeking some therapy, reading your own cards, listening to your inner voice, but not that pessimism. That's the lies that those are the lies that your mind is telling you, that you're not good enough, that you can't accomplish anything, that you've, messed up your life, that you're feeling hopeless, that there's no hope for you in the future. You are really struggling right now. I'm sensing a deep mental health issue. Like whatever has come to pass in your life as of late has really been causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of self-doubt, just so much self-doubt. And it's just, you need some help. You need to reach out to some friends, to some family members, to some people who can help guide you. You also need to be looking for spiritual guidance right now. That's what you need. You need to call in some help. It's time to round up a posse, This is going to require a lot of work of you to feel better. But it's also something that you don't have to do alone. There are resources out there. There are people out there. There is spiritual guides out there that are willing to help, that want to take you by the hand and lead you in a new direction so that you can start to feel that sense of hope again, so that you can start to feel that spark that you've lost again and sort of get back into a better mindset for yourself. Yeah. I'm sensing a lot of shadow work needs to be done here. But I believe in you. I genuinely think, this card is here to let you know that you have resources, that you don't have to do this alone. So don't do it alone. Reach out. Seek therapy. Seek friendship. Seek help. You need help and you can get it. So I believe in you. Stay strong. Remember that you're not in this alone. Seek out the resources that you need. And you got this. Things are going to get better. That much I know is true. You wouldn't be called to seek out this guidance if it wasn't going to help you. It will. And you can do this. You can do the work and you can feel better again.